I am Kishanu, a 9-year-old girl from Mulai, a small town in Jaffna. My father Sarnagan works hard to provide for my family with the 1,000 rupees he earns every day. My mother Rasika is my own hero because she once saved my life. I also have an elder brother whom I love very much. At the age of 1.5, doctors in Jaffna Hospital found out that I had a liver disease when I went to the hospital with an illness. Over several years, my liver got weak and I got very ill. I was sad that I couldn't live like a normal girl because I couldn't go to school, play with my friends, and I had to go to the hospital more and more. After a while, my doctors took some blood tests and found out that my liver was damaged and that I could only get better if someone else gave me a part of their liver, or else I would no longer be a part of this world. My eyes became a yellow color as I grew weaker every day. The only thing the doctors could do for me was a liver transplant. At first they suggested my family to go to India to get this done, but we could not afford the cost. I was then sent to another hospital in Ragama, Colombo, which was for children and people like me who have liver diseases. I went to that hospital not with the hopes of living a better life, but with my hopes up high of living a longer life, and I was very lucky because the expert doctors of that hospital said that I was fit enough to go through such a big surgery like a liver transplant. So from that day on, the doctors and nurses of this hospital got ready to do the first ever liver transplant on a child in Sri Lanka. But first they had to find a person brave enough to give me a part of their liver. And I was indeed very lucky as I had someone who has been by my side all my life through my happy and sad moments. She was my one and only mother, Rasika. My mother was very happy and she volunteered herself to give me a part of her liver, and at that moment I saw her as my own Wonder Woman right at home. But even though finding a donor for me was easy, there were still some kinds of medicines and tests that my hospital didn't have, and they were very expensive to afford. In this instance, a group of doctors got together to raise a fund for my operation, and I couldn't believe how many people donated to the fund to save my life. Then my big day came, the day of the first ever liver transplant operation on a child in Sri Lanka, and I was a lucky child to get that opportunity. I got through the operation, which went on for more than 12 hours very well, and my doctor said that I was very brave. My mother also got through it well. I was very happy and well after the surgery, and my eyes were no longer yellow, and I could eat, and I gained weight. I was overjoyed that I got a chance to live again like a normal girl, to make my dreams of being a teacher, a graduate, or a doctor one day come true. And that only happened because of everyone who helped me. A very huge loving thank you to everyone who did everything they can to save me, Kishanu, the brave survivor of the first liver transplant on a child in Sri Lanka. I know this may be your story too, so don't forget to be brave, and if you ever have a liver problem, get a new liver and a new life.